Okay, so this is not the most serious video I've ever done, but I felt it needed to be done. So before I get into it, disclaimer, these are my thoughts and personal opinions. I am not stating any facts. If you want facts, go somewhere else. I'm an opinions person. These are my opinions. That's it. And also, I swear quite a lot. So if you don't really want to watch somebody's opinions and you don't like people swearing, I'm not the person for you. And I'm sorry about that. But if you are, if you don't mind, if you want to know what I've got to think about this particular thing, let's go. So I live in Leicester, and today I got an article pinged on my phone. Basically, we have a place near the next estate away from me. There's a big roundabout, massive roundabout it's not massive, it's big. It's big compared to, small roundabouts, mini roundabouts, they're not very big at all. This one, it's a bit of an arse, especially if you're coming from the Saffron Lane thing. Our clutch control you need on that roundabout is insane from the Saffron Lane end. I know, because that's where I learnt how to drive. Don't have a car now. Yeah, so basically, this roundabout, Pork Pie Roundabout, and it's called Pork Pie Roundabout because it's next to the Pork Pie Library, right? And the Pork Pie Library is called the Pork Pie. Apparently it was built in the 30s. We're coming up to I feel so old, but it was built in the 1930s, and it was called the Pork Pie Roundabout because it looks like a fucking pork pie. Right? And basically this week, nobody can work out if it's what nobody can work out. I've only seen the one thing. I've only seen the one article, and the one article said that Sir, investigate immediately. Don't know that word. PETA Soulsby, right, or self-elected city mayor, had a letter from PETA, people for ethical treatment of animals. I'm wanting to say. The don't wear fur guys, the don't eat meat guys, anyway. They don't do anything that they don't want you to do guys. It's like, literally, I look, if I'm going to become a vegan, it ain't going to be because they've told me that I've got to, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't stand people telling other people how they've got to live their life. Get a fucking grip of your own life, because you can bet the bottom dollar that there's something going on behind their closed doors that they don't want anybody to know. Distract. Oh, look over there. Anyway, right, so PETA have allegedly, well, no, but from what it said in the article, he has actually had this letter. It's just whether it was legit. It was from them. Whether they were actually legit asking him is the thing in question, because why would you? PETA is asking him to rename the Pork Pie Roundabout the Vegan Pie Roundabout. Like, literally, just call it a fucking pie. If you're gonna get him to change the name, call it a fucking pie. Call it the shape of the pie, not the fucking filling. You absolute moronic twats. I'm so sorry. Don't change the fucking filling because it was named after the fucking shape, not the fucking filling, because it was shaped like yourself a vegan pork pie, because you know that the vegan fucking pie is going to have some fake fucking Bill Gates meat shit in there. It's going to fucking have crickets and locusts or some shit. Literally, name the shape of the pie. If you could. So basically, but after I'd woken up and I'd read this and I went back to sleep again, because I am not sleeping for shit at the minute. And when I do, it's during daylight hours, and when I do, I'm out, and that is fucking it. And so I'd read this article, and Soulless had said it's a pie in the sky idea. Oh, isn't he amusing? No, he isn't amusing, because he went out and shagged his missus when we were all in lockdown, and I ain't never gonna forget it, and I am never gonna tire of reminding other people of it either. He went and put a new windows in, and also bust the back doors in, whilst we weren't allowed to sit with dying relatives. He was popping off for a quick shag and reglazing somebody's fucking house, and they're doing it to Parliament. This is the man we're talking about. He says, oh, it's a pie in the sky idea, and all of a sudden we're meant to like him again. I think the fuck not, PETA. So, Peter and Peter, you just go and reglaze each other, yeah? Because bullshit. But I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Soulsby was in on it. If this was something that was done specifically to gain newspaper headlines, because maybe there's something else going on in Leicester that you don't want anybody seeing. I don't fucking know. I just know that if it has Peter Soulsby's name across it, it ain't to be trusted. So, and yeah, so I went back to sleep and I killed myself on that roundabout. Fell asleep at the wheel and actually died. And it's not funny. I know it's not funny, but it's just like, I am so fucking tired because I haven't slept in weeks. That's why I'm a bit... I ain't slept in weeks. Don't know what a decent night's sleep feels like. Last night, well, today, during the day, woke up, read that, went back to sleep, crashed, fell asleep at the wheel on that roundabout and died. And here I am. So, just in case you were wondering, that whole adage of if you die in your sleep, that's it, you're dead, it's not true, because I died last night and here I am. So don't panic about that shit. It's a myth, and I found it out all by myself, by magic. So yeah, I'm going back to my day, and don't trust Peter Soulsby, and I don't trust Peter, P-E-T-A. I don't trust them either now, because like, who would ask for something to be called vegan pie? Makes no fucking sense. Makes no fucking sense unless you're in it for the publicity, and that's what I'm calling it. That's why. Everybody have a good weekend, and I love you all, and thank you for being with me. And if you want to like, share, subscribe, and all this kind of thing, and recommend me to your friends, let's start conversing about shit, because something's got to happen soon, and it's us that's gonna do it. So let's get going. Love you. Bye.